Hi, I'm Lovey the Doll Mommy. And I'm Freddy the Doll Daddy.
And these are all our doll kids.
Welcome to Lovey's Doll Family.
Hey guys, it's Lovey here, and I'm here in Babyborn Diamond's room. He is sleeping right now. It's about time for him to wake up. It's early in the morning. But before I wake him up, I just wanted to say that today is Thank You Thursday. And we had a tie this week. So we picked the video with the most views. So the winner is Baby Alive Amethyst morning routine in nursery. So to thank you guys for your support of that video and to thank you for voting, we are going to do another morning routine, just like we said we would do in that video if it won. And we said we would do a morning routine with another kid. So we're going to do Diamond's morning routine. And I want to tell you a little bit about his room first, because you guys are probably looking at it and being like, well, that looks like a really unusual room. It looks more like he's sleeping in a cart. So I wanted to kind of give you guys some ideas if you are someone who doesn't have a lot of room or a lot of toys. If that is you, I totally understand what that's like. And I have some ideas for you. Diamond wanted to share as well, so I'm going to wake him up real quick. I'm already awake, I just have my eyes closed. Oh, really? I didn't realize that. Well, I'm so sleepy. I just gotta get up. All right, well, let's sit you up. Okay, guys. Oh, I gotta get up and tell you all about my room. It's so cool. Do you like my unicorn stuff here? It's the best in the world. Yeah. So, want to tell them about your bed? Oh, yeah. So, I have a bed and my toys and everything here in this cart as my space saver room. And this bed is a really, really cheap bassinet. But if you don't have one of those, that's okay. You can still do this. Just find a cloth, like a towel, or maybe even a sweater that you don't wear anymore. And then you can lay that down where you want to bed to be, and that will be the mattress. Yeah, you can make a mattress out of any cloth that's big enough for your doll to lay on. And then the same thing with blankets. If you don't have a doll blanket, you can use a towel, a cloth, an old jacket, whatever cloth works for you. Yeah, and then look down here at my toys. Yeah, there's lots of toys down here. This is an old stocking. If you don't have a bag or a toy box to put your doll's toys in, you could just use whatever bag you have. And then I just folded up his clothes and laid them here. And this is one of his toys. It's got a unicorn in it. It's a little difficult to turn it right now to show you guys, but I just kind of arranged his toys with him here. If you don't have toys for your dolls, that's okay. What do you think we could do, Diamond? We can, if you don't have toys, you could use toys of your own that aren't specifically for your dolls. And you could make a section, a whole collection of toys for your dolls out of your old toys. Yeah, but what if you don't even have very many of your own toys? Well, if you've got old toys from when you or your sibling was a baby, then you could use those for your dolls if your parents are okay with it. Yeah, so an example of that is this train rattle. It used to belong to someone else, but now it's Diamond's train. But what if you don't have any old toys? If your family doesn't have any old toys, then what you could do is make your own doll accessories.
That's right. So, these are some homemade doll accessories. They're made out of pipe cleaners. This is a pacifier. And you just wrap the pipe cleaners around to make the shapes. And you can make really whatever you want with pipe cleaners if you just sit down and get creative. And then this is a key ring of, let me see if I can arrange them like this. They're supposed to be like baby keys. You know how babies like to play with keys? That is what those are. And you can make all sorts of accessories out of pipe cleaners. You can cut out the shape of a rattle. There's all different things that you can do.
Yeah, we should show them from our art center the homemade rattle.
Ooh, that sounds like a great idea. Let me go grab that real quick. Here it is. This is a homemade rattle. We just took this chocolate bag that wasn't being used anymore and we taped, well, before we taped it shut, we filled it with jingle bells and then we taped it shut. So now it jingles. If you don't have jingle bells, you could use beads or rice or small little things like that. You could also use a Tupperware container and all sorts of other things. So we'll put this here so that you can have that in your room for right now.
Okay, so now that you've seen my room and learned all about the awesome stuff, let's get my whole morning routine started because I need a diaper change.
Uh-oh, we better get your diaper changed.
But first we do my teeth brushing.
That's right. So I'm going to show you guys this baby toothbrush. You put your finger inside of it, and how you brush a baby's teeth with it is you just, you have your finger in it like this, and then you stick it in their mouth and brush their teeth. And that's good for babies who aren't ready for toothbrushes yet. So I'm gonna do that for Diamond.
Oh boy, oh boy.
He doesn't have very many teeth. And you're not supposed to use toothpaste. You're supposed to just get it wet. So I've already got it all set up for him. Let me get the bottom teeth. You make sure when you're brushing your teeth, you get the front, and then you get the back and the sides on the bottom, and then on the top, you get the front, the back, and the sides, and really, really brush all around all of your teeth.
Yeah, now my teeth are brushed.
Yep. So it's time for me to change your diaper. And then, did you want to pick out an outfit?
I really don't want to change. I want to stay in my cord-to-cord jammies.
Well, with little babies, it's okay if they stay in their pajamas all day. A lot of babies are just happier and healthier that way, and it's totally fine. You don't have to get them dressed every single day. And we're not really going out today, so.
Yeah, it's, well, we're going to our preschool, but that's on the other side of the house.
Yeah, we have a home daycare and preschool for dolls.
Yeah, so I can go in this.
Yep.
Okay, get my diaper changed, and then breakfast.
Yeah, Daddy's working on your breakfast, so by the time I get you all changed and cleaned up and maybe wash your face, then your breakfast should be ready.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Hey guys, this is Freddy here. I'm in the kitchen and I'm making breakfast for all the doll kids while Lovey helps them get up and get ready for the day and everything. So I'm going to show you Diamond's meal that I'm making. I don't really have time to show you everyone's meals, but I can at least show you Diamond's. So he's going to have a berry shake for breakfast. It's got lots of berries with lots of nutrients, and it's a protein shake mix. You can make your baby alive packets be whatever you want them to be. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I'm going to make him milk, and I'll use the shaving cream method so I can show you guys all of that. And also I wanna let you know that I'm blind, so I have to feel around to see everything. And so you'll probably be seeing a lot of that. First, let me show you, I'm going to use this blender here. This is a Baby Alive blender. It came with the sweet Smoothies doll that became Amethyst, our youngest baby. And I've already filled it with water. So I'm just gonna take the cap off. I'll set it here and we'll get this open. Tear off make sure, I didn't do this, but make sure that you get the powder down further into the packet before you try tearing it off, or it might start coming out. I almost made a mess, but I think I caught it in time. I'm going to pour this in. Pour that all in there. And now let's put the lid on and mix it. You just press the button. It's really, really simple. And it needs a bit of mixing. I noticed that the Baby Alive food tends to get lumpy, but it shouldn't take too much mixing. Just do a little bit more and then it should be good. Okay. And I'll let that sit here. I'll come back to it and put it in the in his bottle in a minute. But first, let's make the milk. So I've already got water in this bottle here. And all you gotta do for the shaving cream method is to just add some shaving cream to it and shake it up. This recipe does tend to settle, so it's really best to feed it to your doll right after you make it. But that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna just squirt that in. Whoops, I blocked it. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to block it. You might not have been able to see that go in, but I was feeling, that's why that happened. And I'm not quite sure if that's enough, but I will put the lid on and shake it, and then we will find out if that ended up being enough. When you shake bottles, make sure you cover the hole in the top of the lid. And it sounds to me like that was plenty. So I should have gotten a napkin. Yeah, when you're making your doll's food, having a napkin is really important. So let's open this up and I'll show you how it looks. So here it is. Apparently it's a little difficult to see through the bottle, so I'm trying to show you from the top. It got a bit foamy, but it does look like milk. So that's gonna be his milk. Okay, so I got some napkins. It makes it easier so I can wipe my hands. And this is the shake. The only thing it's missing now is milk. See how it kind of looks watery? So I wanted to show you how to make the milk before I went and put some in the shake. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this lid off here and stick it here. And I'm just gonna add some of this shaving cream to the shake to make it look more milky. You can also use lotion. It's whatever works, it just white is best. So hopefully you can see me squirting the shaving cream in better this time. That I think is plenty. And let's just mix it up. So we'll put the lid back on. That may have actually been too much, but we'll mix it up and see here. And when you use lotion, it foams up and kind of makes it look frozen. I don't know if that'll happen with this shaving cream. This is a little bit of an experiment, but that fell. It looks like the bottle fell. That's okay. There's nothing in it. All right, so let's check this out. So here it is. It's all done, and I think it looks really yummy. I think it kind of looks like a berry, like smoothie type of thing, smoothie shake type of thing. So I just need to pour it into this bottle. And I get the cap off, and then I discovered that pouring with the lid on these blenders, with the lid still on, does not go very well. It comes out the sides, so I'm not gonna do that. And then I'll show you guys how I have to feel to pour. So I'm gonna turn it around so I can hold the handle, and then I'm gonna feel here so I can line up the spout. And then I'm trying to figure out an angle where I'm not blocking it. Uh-oh, I'm spilling, but that's why I have it over this tray here, so that if it makes a big mess, it's not a big deal. I'll have to wipe off the outside of this, but I'm just pouring it in. It seems like it's going in. Yeah, it's going in. Okay. And then I'm just gonna feel to make sure it all came out. Yep, it all came out. And so that is what it's like when you are blind and you are making stuff. You have to do a lot of feeling and searching around. And then that's exactly what napkins are for, is wiping. So I'm gonna just clean off the outside of this bottle because it's all messy, and I don't want this meal to be more messy than it already will be for him, because you know how babies are. They get really messy. And with that, his breakfast is done. So we will be setting up breakfast in a few minutes, and then you'll get to see him eat this.
Hey guys, I'm here at the table. I've got 3 of my brothers and sisters here. The rest of them are at the other table. Okay? But, we're all set up and ready to have breakfast. I'm having this shake and milk that Daddy made me, and I'm so excited. What are you having, Daddy boy? I'm Baby Alive Sunshine Snacks Doll Dandelion, and I'm having eggs and bacon and a banana with milk. And what are you having, River? I'm having pancakes and strawberries with milk. What are you having, Desi? Oh, also I'm Reborn Doll River. That was pretty funny. I'm having oatmeal with milk. Yum, 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 yum. And milk is oopsie, I dropped my fork. But anyway, milk is a really good thing to have with breakfast. Yeah, it is. Also, I'm Baby Alive Sunshine Snacks Doll Iradessa. I forgot to say that. And Dandelion is my twin brother. So there's that. Oh boy. That all sounds yummy. I'm ready to eat. Who's gonna feed me?
Well, it can be me or it can be your mommy. What would you prefer?
Mommy this time.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, Mommy, you coming?
Sure. And then I'll help the kids at the other table.
Okay, awesome, Daddy. Oh boy, okay. We're all set up to go.
Yeah. I recommend to all of you people feeding baby-born dolls to have them leaning back at least a little bit. And if you're going to use a spoon, probably lay them flat. Otherwise, it's really, really hard to feed them.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So I've got them leaning back a little bit. And which do you want first? Your shake, your berry shake, or your milk?
Shake. I'm very excited.
Aw, well that's good to hear. Because the shaving cream tends to settle, I'm just gonna shake this up a little before I feed it to him to make sure it's good and mixed.
Boy, oh boy, I would love to hear unicorn noises.
Unicorn superhero noises?
Yeah, that would be nice. Okay.
Sparkle, 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 nay! Da-na-na! Saving the world!
Oh boy, oh boy. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love.
Wow, I hear a lot of noise coming from that table.
Love, love, love.
You're eating, you're drinking your bottle?
Like Jake.
Oh, you're dribbling.
Whoopsies. Oh no.
It's okay. That happens a lot. But we can just wipe your face. That's what the bib is for.
Okay, now I'd like some milk.
You want some milk?
Yeah. Please. Do singing about unicorns.
Okay.
Sparkly ones.
All right. Sparkly, sparkly unicorns are so pretty, yeah.
Love, love. Love, 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 love. I love my milk. I want more shake, please.
Okay. Just make sure to shake it a little, just in case. Okay, here you go.
Wait. This time it needs to be a unicorn saving the world.
Okay. Da-na-na, save the world! I'm a unicorn and I'm here to save the world.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Da-na-na.
Oh, glub, glub. Oh, glub, glub.
I'm feeling around to see if he's dribbling and to make sure I'm putting the bottle in his mouth because I'm blind, just like Freddy is. So that's how I see, as I feel around.
Oh, this is flowing over my mouth.
Yeah, it's making a bit of a mess. I think you probably need some water.
Oh no.
It's okay. Let's go get you some water real quick. So here's the water. If it seems like the stuff isn't going down very well, you can give them water and that should help. There we go. That's rinsing it down.
That feels better.
Yeah, I figured it probably would.
Oh my face.
That's what happens.
Wow. Okay, guys. I am almost done.
Well, it looks like you might have almost a full bottle over there.
Wow, Daddy has eyes on the back of his head. I thought he was blind. How do you know?
I can tell you didn't drink very much.
Wow, he's funny.
There are lots of ways that people who are blind see without seeing with their eyes.
Okay, well anyway, I'm not almost done. I still have a lot to go and I love this stuff and I'm gonna drink it all. And my brothers and sisters are eating their food too.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're not done yet. We still got lots to go.
Yeah, so as soon as we're done eating, we're just gonna clean up and we're gonna go right to our home daycare and preschool for dolls and do our school schedule. We don't have to pack anything up because it's already there. So, there's not much else besides finishing up breakfast. So that means it's time to say goodbye to you guys. Okay? So if you want to vote for this video for Thank You Thursdays, then please give it a like. If it wins, we'll do another morning or evening routine with someone else next Thank You Thursday. So, if you don't want to miss any more Lovey's Doll family, then please subscribe. Look for the doll tip of the day in the description. And look for links to related videos in the description as well. We will see you later. Bye, 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 bye.
Bye.